Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another video, and for today's video I'm going to be doing a different kind of video. I've been wanting to get more in front of the camera and film more personal videos like these. So for today I'm going to be filming my February favorites. Now I haven't made a favorites video and I want to say 3 years or over 3 years, and the reason being is because I don't know if you guys have noticed that my channel transitioned from being just a beauty channel to me sort of now planning and then budgeting, and now here we are in 2020 where I definitely want to diversify my content. So I'm going to start making different videos, whether it be here on camera talking about my favorites or organizing my closet. I know that video is coming up too, just to give you guys more of a look into my life, because at the end of the day I want you guys to really I feel like get to know me a little bit better. So that's kind of what's going on around here. So I have my list of all my favorites for the month of February ready to go, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how this whole hair situation is gonna work because I don't typically really do my hair much, so it's just there. But I decided that for the first part of my favorite video I would start with something that I know a lot of you guys are into, and that is sort of planning, stationery, organization, and all of that. So the first thing that I have on my list actually is, of course, I've mentioned this before, my Erin Condren daily inserts that I keep in my Aura Style Cloud Planner. Now I can't like flip through the planner right now as I'm right here, but hopefully I'm able to take a quick clip of a few of the pages of the Erin Condren daily inserts. The inserts are supposed to be for the Erin Condren binder, but I hole punch them so that they fit in my A5 wide planner, and those are really a staple in my everyday life because every morning or the night before I like to write down every single thing that I have to get done throughout the day. If I have to send invoices, emails, if I have one-on-ones, how many orders I want to get out, and if I have to either drop off or pick up my little brother Andrew. So those inserts make me have my life together and really kind of map out what I'm going to do throughout the day. So I definitely wanted to give a little quick shout out to those inserts because I just really love them. And I know there's a smaller version in the petite planner size, so I definitely suggest you guys either try out daily inserts, just because I feel like I've been able to accomplish so many more things because of the inserts and just daily planning. So that's my first planning organization kind of favorite. Now the second one that I have here is, before we move on to the next planner, is something that I like to organize my stickers in, and I've mentioned this also, so most of these favorites are not going to be a surprise to you guys because I've talked about them before, but these are just things that I've been absolutely loving in February, and of course I'm not going to mention them moving forward because you guys will know that these are things that I really like from now on. So yeah, and of course every monthly favorites video I will try to change things up, so it's never going to be the same because I don't want you guys to be watching me rave about these Erin Condren inserts for like the 5th time this year. But the second thing that I wanted to talk about is also from Erin Condren, and it is this rainbow accordion zipper pouch. I've mentioned this so much, but I keep a bunch of stickers in here, as you guys can tell, and it's really nice, especially if you're memory planning, to kind of go through your collection and put in here all of the stickers you're going to need to plan for the week. Even if you're pre-planning or post-planning or whatever it is you're doing, I just think it's really nice to kind of organize your stickers in here. And I actually will be having an organization video that might have already gone up. I'm not sure which video is going up first, but I will be using this in the video and kind of show you guys how I'm going to go about it. So as you guys can see, I keep not only stickers, but also sticker albums, which these are just like regular photo albums from Michaels. They're really inexpensive. And although they don't zip, I like to just keep them in the back, just to have them all together, which is really nice. And of course, you can store other things. Like I know I've seen Plan with Lake and store things for like traveling, like beauty essentials or anything like that, and that's, I think, such a great idea and such a good way to utilize this aside from planning supplies. So I have that. The next planning thing that I have here, which honestly has been my baby for February, is my Aura Style Aria Tweed planner. Now look at this planner and tell me she is not the most gorgeous planner ever. If you guys are wondering, this is an A5 rings planner, and I just think this tweed makes this planner such a sophisticated planner. I think this planner is no longer on sale, but I ended up getting it as part of her Oopsie. So she likes to have, of course, just regular releases where she sells planners, but then after a while she does have Oopsie ones, which there really isn't much but a couple of little scratches inside of the planner, which you really can't even see. So I did get 10% off of this planner. So make sure that if you're interested in checking out shops that sell planners, that you always check back if they have Oopsie sales for the actual planners, because you could get a discount, and that's kind of how I got this. So I first was going to go with the pink, which I have so many pink planners and just a bunch of planning supplies, but I wanted to go with the black because I am using this as my business planner, which if you guys are interested, of course, I will have a setup video once I'm all done with it. I think I'm almost done, but I just use this once again on a daily basis, hand in hand with the daily inserts. So the daily inserts are mainly for anything that's going on in my life, whereas the daily inserts that I have in this planner are only business related, and I've been having to do quite a lot of things for my business, so that's kind of why I wanted to get a separate planner for that, and it's been working great. I really am in love with this planner, and it's just so cute, and I feel so sophisticated when I use it that it just makes me feel good. So that is basically it for the planning organization part of the video, but I also wanted to mention a couple of not only beauty but also skincare items that I've been using throughout the month of February, because to be honest with you guys, not so much all of my face, because I do have combination skin, so my T-zone and also a bit of my cheeks tends to get oily, but parts like around my mouth and now my eyelids tends to be really dry. So I don't know if this is TMI or not, but my eyelids have started to like crack and be like very peely and dry and nasty, and it's just something that obviously you guys don't know because I don't talk about it, and my channel is not about like me doing anything with my face anymore. But I've been looking for kind of a remedy or how to fix my dry eyelids, and I've watched so many videos and stuff like that. And I think the main reason why my eyelids were doing that was because I haven't really been consistent with a nighttime skincare or anything like that. And for the month of February, I really wanted to get down into that and take better care of my skin, which of course means that I have to spend money on skincare, which is hard to do when your girl's on a budget. So I wanted to mention a couple of just things I've really been liking. Now, I got this soothing eye gel from Yes to Cucumbers. This, I think it's really nice and a more inexpensive option if you don't use or have an eye gel. I know there's a ton of different ones that are high-end, which means that they cost more, but this is definitely a really inexpensive one that I ended up getting on Rite Aid, and I've really actually been loving it in February, so I definitely recommend having some sort of eye gel that can soothe your eyes. Although this is not what fixed my eyelids. I probably will be talking about that next month because I just barely started using it this month. But let's just say that my eyelids have been cured. So that's the first one. And then I have two face skincare products, which the first one that I have here is from Pixi. I've been having this for so long, and as you guys can see, I still have plenty left. I did get this sent to me, I want to say like over a year ago, and it's still going strong just because you don't need that much for this. This is the Rose Ceramide Cream, and this I like to use especially in the winter time when your skin gets really dry. This will literally give so much moisture to your face that I just really like this. The package just says ultra rich moisture cream, great for dry and dehydrated skin. So if you have dry or dehydrated skin, I definitely recommend this. Like, this is one of my holy grails. I've been using this like for over a year, and it's still one of my favorites. So I definitely will be repurchasing this. But like I mentioned, you don't need much of this, which is I think great for what the price is. So I have that for whenever I'm really dry. And then I have this e.l.f. one. This is the Daily Hydration Moisturizer, which like I mentioned, I've been trying to get just different moisturizers and hydrating creams. And this, it's not the most moisturizing thing on the planet, although I do want to mention that I do use this on a daily basis. So I like this as a daily moisturizer, especially because it's really inexpensive. So you really can't go wrong with this. What I do want to say is that when I put it on my forehead, and I haven't really been wearing makeup aside from like obviously today whenever I go out, which is not a lot, but it will get my forehead oily, so I don't like to put too much on my forehead if I'm going to be wearing makeup. So that is another favorite of mine, and just the daily moisturizer that I've been using. But of course, when I'm really dry, I'll go ahead and use this. And on the days that I'm like extremely dry, which hasn't happened in a while, but it's happened, I'll go ahead and use both. Yeah, so that's what I have for that. And then the last kind of beauty favorite that I wanted to mention was a lip gloss that I have from NYX. Now, this lip gloss is the, let me go ahead and read it. It's the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Natural. Now, the thing with this lip gloss is I've been having it, well, not this one, because I ended up buying a new one because I knew that the one that I've had for, I want to say, years. So I bought a new one, but the thing with this lip gloss is that they no longer carry it at either NYX Cosmetics or Ulta or wherever you can get NYX. So it is a discontinued line. Now, the only way that I was able to find this was on Amazon. So I will leave, of course, I'll try to leave links for everything that I mentioned, but especially this because Amazon is the only place that you can get it. And this is my go-to lip gloss, and I am wearing it today, if you guys are wondering, on top of like a lip liner and a lipstick. This is just, like the name says, a natural lip color, and I just really like that vibe, especially when I'm not wearing any makeup. I'll just go ahead and put this on and I'll feel just a little bit, you know, put together. So if you guys are into lip glosses, I definitely suggest this one. But like I mentioned, you can only purchase it on Amazon, which kind of sucks. I might just go and buy another one before they run out. Now, the next category that I have is one that I'm not sure if I'll have every single month because I tend to snack on these things pretty regularly, and I don't typically like change my snacks. But as you guys can notice, I'm going to be now talking about my favorite snacks, which I only have 2 this month. Hopefully I'll try to switch things up and try just different things, but my life is pretty much me snacking on different things throughout the day instead of eating one whole meal, which sounds kind of bad now that I say it out loud, but that's kind of how things go. I just wanted to talk really quick about these. I really love these Belvita breakfast, what are these called? Crackers? Biscuits. Breakfast biscuit. And in particular, I'm in love with the chocolate one. I know my mom really likes the blueberry one. I don't like that one. I like this one, and I want to see the cinnamon one. So if you guys haven't tried these and you kind of want like a different snack than your regular just like granola bar, I definitely suggest these. They're my go-to whenever I go to Target. I always pick a box of those up. And then the last snack, which is actually a drink, is this apple juice from Marnelli's. I've been buying these in packs of 4. They sell them at Target, and the last couple of times that I've gone, it's been on sale, so I'm like, oh, perfect. But every time I drink this apple juice, it tastes so good. First of all, it tastes like really good apple juice, and it makes me feel just so fancy because of how good it tastes. I don't know. I just feel sophisticated and fancy when I drink my apple juice, and I'm planning on my Orestelle Aria Tweed planner, okay? So I really been liking that. I'm sure you guys have already tried this, but if you haven't, you're missing out because this is probably the best apple juice I've ever tasted, to be honest with you guys. And then the last thing to kind of wrap things up that I wanted to mention is 2 songs that I've been listening to quite a lot. And I'm a person that I have probably been listening to the same songs for 4 years now in a playlist that I replay every single day, which is so funny. So I don't really like new songs unless somebody tells me that the song or like this artist is coming out with an album that I really like. And so I don't know how it was, but I found all of these artists on Instagram, and I'm going to mention 2 songs. I guess I'll play a little bit of the song, although I don't know if I can. We'll see. So the first song that I have here is by Jacob Latimore, and it's called Details. I don't know what it is about this song, and also about like the video, that I just really like his voice, his dance moves, and I've been really into it. It just gives me in a really happy like mood. So I could be like really sad, and I just listen to this, and I'm like, okay, let's dance, you know? So I'll play a little bit of that. So that was a little part of the song, but I'll go ahead and once again leave all the details of everything that I mentioned today. And then the other song that I really like, it's called Get Me High. Now, before you guys come for me, if you guys have the time and if you guys even care to, listen to the song's lyrics, because it's not what you think it would be just by the title. So I just really like this song. I think it's a song that empowers women, and I I don't know, I'm just a person that I like to analyze kind of lyrics and text and just stuff like that. That's just my thing. And I really, really love this song even now, but I listen to it pretty much every single day in the month of February. So let's go ahead and listen to a little bit of it. And this is by two artists. These are actually two artists that live in LA, I believe, and I found them from a person that I followed on Instagram, on my like lifestyle Instagram, that's friends with them, I think. So once again, I'll go ahead and leave all of like the artists and everything that I mentioned for today, but that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I'm sorry if it's longer than I wanted it to be, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it regardless. And if you guys did, please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already. And hopefully I will get to see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.